All right, good people, as you are working on your warm-up, couple things. Please make sure that you submit your warm-up and your homework by Friday. The quiz from last week is going to be a 0 after Friday, okay? So if you don't complete next week's quiz, last week's quiz by Friday, it's going to be a permanent 0. That's giving you a lot of time to make sure that you have everything completed on that quiz. Okay, so Friday is the deadline from last week's quiz. After that, it's a permanent 0. Okay. All right, we're working on our warm up. Working on our warm up. Yes, ma'am. I don't go home. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so let's look at the warm up. We need our calculators again. We didn't ask for calculators. Y'all already have calculators? Okay, good people. We're going to clear our calculator. This is how you clear it. And not just pressing clear, because that only just clears the screen. So we're going to press second plus 712. That clears the entire calculator. RAM is random access memory, just in case you wanted to know. Second plus 712. Second, the plus sign, number 7, then 1, 2. That completely clears the calculator. Okay? You're going to want to know how to do that because sometimes people will delete things by accident and you need to reset it. So second plus 7, 1, 2. Okay? All right, so now we can probably easily we definitely can do that first one. We do distributive property here. When we did distributive property, what did that give us? 6x.
16 plus 16.
Very good. Okay. Somebody different. What did you do next? What's the next thing that you did? Yes, babe. Very good, babe. Subtract 16 from both sides. Excellent. When you subtract 16 from both sides, this is gone, and we're left. I'm going to put it over here. With 6x is equal to a negative what?
30.
30. Okay. So now what do we do to get x by itself? Yes. Divide by 6 on both sides. So that gives me x is equal to what number? Negative 5. Okay. All right. So now we're looking for the range. The range is when you subtract your highest number minus your lowest number. The highest number in this box and whisker is what?
27.
Nope. 35 right here. 35. So we got 35 minus what? What's the lowest?
20.
20 right here. And what does that give us for the range?
15.
15 for the range. Okay. Interquartile range is when you subtract the quartiles from each other. We got quartile 3 or upper quartile minus the lower quartile. What's the upper quartile number?
27.
27 right here. So we got 27 minus what?
23.
23 is right here. And what does that give you?
4.
4. Okay. Interquartile range. Your median is the middle number. What's the middle number?
28.
24. This bar in the middle. That's your median. Okay. All right. So here, let's get a real number here instead of just estimating. Let's just go ahead. Even though it's asking you to compare, we're just going to put a real number here. So we're going to divide to figure out what can be multiplied to give you the other. So this was first. How much larger? And that way we can practice typing these numbers in the calculator. And this is on the bottom. Okay. This has how many more zeros than this one, though? Okay. 3 more. Okay. Which is what number? 3 zeros is how much? 1,000. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's type this in. Let me show you how to type this in, okay? So let's do parentheses first. Put parentheses because we want all of this together. And by the way, this number is written in scientific notation. I don't know if you guys covered scientific notation last year. That's okay. It's fine. So we got 4.4 times 10. Okay. The parentheses is right above the 8. So we got times 10. So now we got to write to the 8th power. So we use what you call a caret key, which is right here. I don't know why it's called a caret key, but this is your exponent button. It's a caret key. That's the name of the key. And 8, whatever number you put after the caret key is the exponent, okay? Close the parentheses, so that's right above the 9. Now we're going to divide. So press division, okay? And now we have parentheses again, and we're going to type in 1.1 times 10, and we got caret key again, which is our exponent button, 5, because it's to the 5th power, okay? Close the parentheses. Don't forget to close the parentheses because this is together as your denominator, okay? So now let's press enter, and what number did you get there? 4,000. Any questions about that? All right, mean, median, mode. That should be kind of easy, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so what's your mean? That's the x with the line over is the symbol for mean. But how would I find mean without, I add these together, right? And divide by how many numbers. But what is the mean here, like, really? What's the average? 5. That's your average. What's the median? The middle number? 5. What's the mode? 5. What's the range? 0. What's the interquartile range? 0. 0 is the interquartile range. IQR is the abbreviation for interquartile range. Any questions about that? All right, so here the formula, you want to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. So your what is the temperature of 59 degrees Fahrenheit? So all you're doing is substituting. Okay, so you got C is equal to 5 over 9, parentheses, F, Fahrenheit is 59, minus 32. Okay? So here, 59 minus 32. Or guys, we can practice typing all of this in. That'd be good. Let's practice typing it in so you'll get a better practice with how to type in a fraction. Fraction, let's do parentheses. 5 over 9. Look how I'm typing in my fraction. And I'm only doing that because I'm getting ready to multiply times something else. If there's no fraction bar in this calculator, so you write it as division because fraction is division. Okay? Then we have in parentheses, we have 59, which we could have just did this. 59 minus 32, but we're practicing typing. And then we just press enter there. And what does that give us? That's 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, Celsius. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, any questions about that? All right. This, I want us to, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this in the calculator too. All right, so let me show you where to go in the calculator to do this one. You're going to type in an equation, y equals, go to y equals right here. And we're going to type in, the y equals is already there. We're going to type in 1/2 x. So watch Miss Reyes. 1/2 x. Let me just do this in front so I don't confuse you. And then I'm going to put x. Look at where x is located. X is right here beside the green alpha button. Then what does it say? +1. +1. Okay, so Miss Reyes, where do you get these values? Range values is Y. These are my X values. These are my Y values. How do I know to find the Y values? Because range is Y. Okay? Domain is X. So now we want to find these values. So all we have to do is go to where it says table, bless you. So press second and graph. And this will give you table values.
How do you do what
X is right beside it. All right, anybody need to see that part again? Okay, so go to Y equals. And you're going to type in the fraction, the parentheses, 1 divided by 2. The X button is right here. And then say plus 1. Yes, baby.
Where did you get to?
Y equals. It's the first button on your calculator. You got it, baby? And then type this in. Let me know when you have this typed in so I can move on. Yes, baby.
I have it.
You have it? Okay, good deal. What about you? You have it? Good. Where's X? X is right here beside the green alpha button. Oh, it's these. I can't hear really. Sometimes I'm just guessing what you're saying. That way I don't have to keep at it because I know you get frustrated. Do you have it? Okay. All right. So now, after you do that, you press the second button, the yellow button, and graph because it has table. You see where it says table in yellow? So you press second and graph. So now look, -2, go up. And that'll give you see where -2 is? So my Y value is 0. My X value, find where X is 0. Go down. X is 0 right here. What's my Y value?
1.
1. Okay, X is 1. Go down to 1. What's my Y value?
1.5.
1.5. Go down to where X is 3. What's my Y value?
2.5.
2.5. And then go down to 10. Find 10. What's my? It's 6. Okay, any questions about that? Anybody lost? Okay. All right, let's go look at the homework. Okay. Any questions about the homework in general? Any questions about how to do number 1? Any questions about how to do number 2? Number 2? Please look at it. You need me to do 2 or no?
That's number 3.
I need 3.
3. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm pointing at the wrong thing. You need 3. My head hurts so bad. I'm so sorry. This is day 2 of the same daggone headache.
You should take off.
And no medicine is working, so it is what it is. The show must go on.
Oh, I said you should take off.
Hmm?
I said you should probably take off.
No. Okay, here we go. So only if I have a doctor's appointment or something like that, I got to deathly sick, okay? Or I got a doctor's appointment. All right, look at this. What are we going to get rid of first? Yes, baby.
The 12.
The 12. How do you get rid of the 12?
By adding 12.
By adding 12, okay? All right, this is gone, and we're left with Y over 3. This is division, right?
Yes.
All right, just letting you know. We add this. What does this give me?
15.
15. Okay, so what are we going to do to get Y by itself? This is division. Yes.
You divide Y 3 by 3 and then 15 by 3. I think I worded it wrong.
I think you were. That's why I was like, because it's the way you said it. It's just like it makes me feel like you know, but you said the wrong operation. Yeah.
I really know how to say it.
So what's the opposite of division? So it's multiplication. But if you were dividing, that means you multiply by the reciprocal. Is what I think that you're trying to tell me. So here I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal, 3 over 1, or just 3. Okay. When I do that, that's going to give me just y on this side. What is that going to give me over here? 45. Okay. Any questions about this? I think you guys get confused when you get to this step right here. Okay. All right. Any others that y'all need me to do on the homework? Yes.
Number
10. Okay. Number 10, the square root of 40. Is that a perfect square root? No. So it is real and irrational. That's it.
Oh, yeah. So now I actually know how to do this.
I got it.
Okay. Anything else? Yes, babe.
Number 5.
Number 5. The square root says the square root of 35 is between what two integers? What two integers? Come on, somebody help. Yes. Okay, 5 times 5 is 25. So that's the perfect square root on this side. Okay, and the other side is 6 times 6, which is 36. So this is the other perfect square. So it is between these two. Okay, so the answer is 5 and 6. Anybody else? Yes, baby.
Number 7.
Where we at? Number 7 is 5 to the second power, 2 to the second. Okay, look, you can't combine this because it's not alike, so you have to do them separately. What's 5 times 5?
25.
This is 25. And then what's 2 times 2?
4.
2 times 2 is 4. And so what's 25 times 4? Or leave it like this if they want it in exponent form. Because that's as low as it can go in exponent form. And this is simplified completely. Okay. All right, let's take out our workbook, please. If you were not here yesterday, please raise your hand so I can give you a workbook. We're on page 14 in the workbook. Please also take out your interactive notebook. Does everybody have their workbook? I feel like we need a lot of practice. That's how I feel.
18 in the interactive notebook or
18 in the interactive notebook, 14 in the workbook.
Yes.
Oh.
You got it. All right, so in your interactive notebook, this is going to be page 18. And we're working on multi-step equations. Yes, babe. Did you have a question?
What was page 7?
2-step equations. All right, so we have multi-step equations. This is workbook, page 14, okay? That's where we're getting the problems from. Yes, baby.
I was out for a few days last week, and I don't think I have all the pages in my book.
That's all right. I'll put them on I'll put them on my Canvas page for you, okay?
Are we writing in the workbook or just symbols?
We're gonna show our work on here. That little bit of space that's in there, that's not gonna be enough space to do what we need to do. Sometimes it'll be enough space and we'll use it, but that's not enough space. That is definitely not enough space. All right, so we're gonna do number 17. We're going to do number 17. Number 17 is 7x is equal to 8x plus 12. See if you can do that on your own, please. Very good, y'all. Okay, so let's look at this. What do you do first here? What do you do first? Yes, baby.
Take away the 12.
Okay, no, not first. remember when I'm gonna go back and go to those steps. The first thing we did distributive property. There's no distributive property. We combine like terms on each side. We don't have anything to combine on either side. Can't combine this and can't combine this. So then what's after that? Move the variables to the same side. So now let's move the variables to the same side. Which one do you want to move? The 7x or the 8x? Okay. How do you move a positive or a plus 8x? All you do is subtract it. So we're going to subtract 8x on both sides. Don't even be quick to erase because you might have, even though you might have did it in reverse, if you did all of your math right, it might be right, okay? All right, because remember I was telling you it's more than one way? All right, so what's 7x minus 8x? Negative 1x. Bring down the equal. Okay? So now on this side, what's left? 12. Now what do I do to get a positive x? Just x by itself. Yes. You divide by both sides by -1. So that's going to give you x is equal to what number? Negative 12. Okay. Did anybody get that right? Okay.
No, I thought it would just be -1x equals 12.
Because you want just the answer for x and not negative x. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's do the next one. Let's do 19. 19 is 34 minus 2x is equal to 7x. Okay, let's think about it. I'm going to give you time to process, see if you can do it on your own first, because it's very similar to what we just did. Okay, all right, so let's see. That's fine. If you got a fraction, just reduce the fraction, keep it as a fraction. You can keep answers as fractions if you want to, or you can change to a decimal. It's not wrong. Okay. All right. So here, what are we going to do to get x by itself? We got to do what first? Yes. Okay. So you're gonna move the 7 over here. I would probably move the 2x over here. Yeah, because it's less steps. So let's move negative 2x to this side by doing what? Adding 2x. That's probably going to make it easier. So after you add 2x, this is gone. We're left with 34. Okay. And then here you got what? 9x. Now what do?
Divide by 9.
Divide both sides by 9. Okay. And then you get x here. And you can keep this as a fraction. Or you can change to a decimal. Some of us changed as a decimal. When we changed this as a decimal, what did we get?
3.777.
Yeah, see? And look, if you want to see, it is 30, what did I say, 34? Divided by 9.
That's what I got.
Okay, math, enter will reduce the fraction, which the fraction is already reduced. Okay, so 3.7 repeating, or you can keep it as the fraction, 34 over 9. Okay. All right, let's look at the next one. No. Some of your answers are not going to always look as fresh as you want them to. All right, so let's do raise your hand if you did get that right. I do want to know.
I knew what I did wrong.
Okay, good. What did you do wrong?
I did it instead of dividing it out and multiplying it out.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so let's do 21. Negative x is equal to 7x minus 56. All right, see if you can do this one. Any guesses? What'd you get?
Sorry.
That's okay. You didn't get anything?
No, I did get these, but I was in the middle of doing the equation. I actually raised my hand.
Oh, what'd you get, baby?
I got a -7.
You got -7? Okay,
Yeah,
what'd you
positive 7.
Positive 7?
Positive
Positive 7?
stuff.
Positive 7? Negative?
-7.
Okay. And, okay.
No, I haven't. You're on -7.
Okay, let's see what we get. All right, what did y'all do first? What'd you do first?
Subtract the 7x.
Yeah.
Okay, subtract 7x. Okay, when you subtract 7x on both sides, raise your hand. What do you get on this side here? Yes.
Wait, which side?
This side right here. Negative 8x. Don't do that, please. All right, so this is gone, and we're left with negative 56. Okay? So what's the next step? Raise your hand. What did you get? Yes. Division. What did you divide? You divided both sides with what again, babe? Negative 8. All right, so when you divide both sides by negative 8, that gives you x is equal to what?
7.
Positive 7. Okay, good job. All right, let's do number 23. We got 6w minus 33 is equal to 3 parentheses 4w minus 5. Okay, see what you get there. All right, let's see what we got. Any answers? What'd you get as your answer?
3.
3. What'd you get?
8.
8.
Negative 3.
Negative 3. Anybody get anything different other than what's already been said? Yes. 9. Anything different? You got what again, baby? 7.
I did negative 3 actually.
You said negative 3. Okay, cool beans. All right, so let's see what we get. What's the first thing that you did here? Yes.
You would try to see if you can do anything in parentheses.
All right. So try to see if we can do anything here, and we can't. Okay, so what do we do next? Distributive property. All right, so we always do distributive property first. Okay, so when we distribute 3 times 4w, what does that give us?
12W.
Okay, and then 3 times negative or minus 5 is what?
Negative 15.
All right, so we did distributive property. We're going to bring everything else down. All right, so what's after that? What are we going to do after that? Yes.
I took away 6W.
All right, so move the variables to the same side. So he's moving a positive 6w to the other side. How do you do that? Subtract it, because this is a positive 6w. Subtract 6w. So when you subtract 6w from this side, this is gone. And what are we left with on this side of the equation?
Negative 33.
Negative 33 equals 6w what?
Minus 15.
Minus 15.
Very good. Okay. So now what are we going to do to get w by itself? What's the next step?
Add 15 to both sides?
Add 15 to both sides. So when we add 15 to both sides of the equation, what are we going to get? What's negative 33 plus 15?
Negative 18.
Negative 18. This is gone, and we're left with what?
6W.
6w. Okay, so now what do we get?
Divide by 6.
Divide by 6. And what does that give us?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. Okay? Raise your hand if you got negative 3 as your answer. Only a few people. Where did we go wrong here? I need to hear from some folks. What did we do wrong here? Yes, baby. You forgot distributive property. Okay. Yes.
I forgot to add minus sign.
You forgot to. Oh, okay. All right. What else did we not do here? You don't know what you. It's okay. You don't know. Did you do distributive property though? Did you start up there? Okay. And then after did you get the right distributive property? No. So that's where you went wrong, baby cheeks. All right. Okay. Let's do the next one. 25. We got 6 parentheses x plus 5 is equal to 3x. See if you can get this one. Okay, so what answer did we get for this one? What'd you get? Yes. You got 8. What'd you get? Negative 10. Negative 10. Negative 10 also.
Negative 10.
Okay. Negative 10. Okay. All right. Anybody get anything different? All right. So let's see what we get. So what was the first step? What did you do first here? Yes. Okay, what's that called? What property is this going to be? Distributive property. Okay, so when you perform distributive property, what did you get for the answer here? Yes,
6x plus 30.
very good, baby. Bring everything else down. Now, what are we going to do after distributive property? Yes.
Move that 6x over to the side.
Okay. How do I move a positive 6x?
Subtract 6.
Very good. So I subtract 6x on both sides. This is gone, and I'm left with 30. What do I get on this side?
Negative
Negative 3x.
Negative 3x. Now what do I do? Yes.
Divide both sides by -3.
Divide both sides by negative 3. And what does that give me?
-10.
Negative 10. Okay? Great job. Okay, let's look at number 24. This is still continued, page 18, okay? All right, so 24, 3x minus 2 is equal to 9x. All right, so the numbers that I want you to work on in your interactive notebook, I want you to finish up 24. I probably need to go over 26 and 27, so I won't give those to you. You might not know how to do those. So I want you to do 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, that's good. Any questions about the ones I want you to do in your notebook? Yes, baby. This is page 14 in your workbook. All right. I need you to put your calculators back, please. Make sure I can see the calculator number. When your row is ready, I will dismiss your row, okay?